Welcome fans to Carver Gymnasium for Pride Night. Fans, tonight's contest features the Western Washington University Vikings and the visiting team, the Seattle Pacific University Falcons. At this time, would everyone please rise and remove your caps? Military veterans are welcome to render a hand salute as we join together for the playing of our national anthem, performed this evening by the Western Washington University Pep Band. Fans, now let's meet our visiting team, the Seattle Pacific University Falcons, and their lineup announced by their head coach, Abby Wright. Coach Wright is assisted by Haley Gaines. Fans, first, the non-starters. Let's welcome to the court number 5, Austin Ibali. Number 6, Paige Dawson. Number 10, Maya Holman. Number 12, Lindsay Rosenthal. Number 13, Sarah Brockvogel. Number 14, Ashley Antoniak. Number 16, Aaron Smith. Number 18, Sarah Day. Number 19, Maddie Pruden. Number 22, Zoe Schukart. And number 26, Sydney Perry. Now for the starting lineup. Fans, welcome number 3, Allison Wilkes. Number 7, Hannah Hare. Number 8, Maddie Batiste. Number 11, Erin Gould. Number 15, Emily Tulino. Number 17, Lindsay Lambert. And the libero, number 1, Abby Cunningham. Fans, the Seattle Pacific Falcons. Viking fans on Pride Night, are you ready? Fans, now let's meet our home team, the Western Washington University Vikings. The Vikings head coach is Diane Flick Williams. Coach Flick Williams is assisted by James Suh, Michaela Hall, Chris Leverins, and Brad Sandin. Fans, let's meet our non-starters. Welcome to the court. Number 3, Anna Marisic. Number 4, Anna Vanderyacht. Number 5, Kylie Honrud. Number 6, Malia Aliaga. Number 7, Asia Stewart. Number 8, Tupu Lologo. Number 9, Abby May. Number 10, Devin Ostrich. Number 11, Gabby Kepley. Number 15, Carly Try. Number 16, Janelle Grant. And number 21, Kate Wick. Fans, now let's meet our starting lineup. Welcome to the court, number 12, Chloe Ritzasender. Number 13, Olivia Fairchild. Number 17, Tess Biskup. Number 18, Callie Heilborn. Number 19, Adele Holland. Number 22, Gabby Gunterman. And our libero, number 1, Casey Woodruff. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your Western Washington Vikings!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in here to WECU Court here in Bellingham, Washington, on the campus of Western Washington University. And sorry for that delay, but welcome in here to WECU Court here in Bellingham, Washington, on the campus of Western Washington University. We got the Vikings and the Seattle Pacific Falcons coming to you live on Vikings TV. My name is Ben Bagley. Apologies for missing that first point, but we are underway here. Western are taking a 1-0 lead, and it'll be immediately tied up by the Falcons. By Woodruff. It's going to be a point for the Vikings. Attack error by Aaron Gold. Back to serve for Western will be Casey Woodruff. Western here with a 3-0 lead. Woodruff. Cunningham the dig. Toledo set it up, and it looked like it was Zoe Schuchart, number 26, getting it over. Correction, that was Sydney Perry. And now back to serve for the Falcons will be Erin Gold. Gold the serve. Got it. Last kill for the Vikings by Chloe Ritzesender. Here is Tupu Lologo back to serve. Lologo, one of the serving specialists for the Vikings. That one goes well wide. That'll be a service error for Western. Their first service error, their first error at all early on. They maintain a 4-3 lead. Back to serve for the Falcons, number 6, Paige Dawson. Dawson hits it over short. Here's the pass from Holland. Gunterman goes up. That one is blocked. Set up. Who's going to get it? That's going to be Batiste on the outside. And Batiste will get that through to tie it up. The first kill for Maddie Batiste in this game. She leads the Falcons in kills and kills per set on the season. It'll be Paige Dawson back to serve once again. Woodruff, Holland, there is Ritzesender. Hit up over to Perry. Callie digs that one out. Holland up to Gunterman again, blocked again. Ritzesender, Gunterman one more time. That one is blocked again. But blocked out of bounds. The Vikings are going to get that point. So a number of blocks at the net early. We're going to see that quite a bit here in this match. We'll see it going up. Get official word on who that kill was by. It looks, or that block, excuse me, looks like it was Allison Wilkes. There's Batiste again, and she gets it down. Falcons tie it right up. So what I was saying about those blocks, coming into this match, these are two of the top 5 teams in terms of blocks nationally. Just in terms of the GNAC, Seattle Pacific is first in the GNAC, 4th in the country in blocks per set. The Vikings are 2nd in the GNAC and 5th in the country in blocks per set. So we're going to see a lot of work on the net. There's a block by Ritzesender and Halborn. Halborn with the 50-50 gets it over. That one goes wide. Batiste gets it through. And the Falcons are going to take a 1-point lead. Maddie Batiste with her 3rd kill early. 3 kills, 3 total attacks, hitting 1,000. Back to serve will be Lindsay Lambert. Lambert over to DeLogo. Holland wide to Heilborn. Down and through. Broken play. Over. We Erin Gold getting it over. Set from Holland. Heilborn gets it down and through. Callie Heilborn picking up her first kill here early in this one. Callie Heilborn, the double-double machine. She has 12 double-doubles through the first 13 games this season. She also was named Defensive Player of the Week just 2 weeks ago. That's her 7th Player of the Week honor in her career. And that one over is Pruden. Heilborn just pushing that over. That'll be out of bounds. Point for the Falcons. Heilborn was looking for a tip there. Was not called. Serving again will be Lambert. Holland passing it over to Heilborn. Heilborn from the outside, putting it down into the back line, down and through to tie this game right back up. Heilborn with her 2nd kill. Take a look at it here on the replay. See here just attacking that libero, the right side, usually the strong side for most right-handed liberos, but Callie Heilborn getting that one down and through. The set from Lambert, that one's blocked at the net. Olivia Fairchild. Fairchild is 2nd in the GNAC in blocks, 1.4 per set. See her smiling there with her teammates. Take a look at it right at the net. That was actually Heilborn. Looks like making the contact. She and Fairchild will get credit for it. Going up, smacking it down. Looks like that is number 11, Erin Gold. Gold getting her second kill, and we are tied once again. Back to the Falcons to serve. Here is Allison Wilkes. Wilkes gets it over, short serve. Gunterman to Holland, wide to Heilborn again, and she gets it down and through again. So Kyle Heilborn working early. Callie Heilborn, there we go. 3 kills for Heilborn. See, basically the same spot, same depth. She went to the right side of the court last time. That's time she went to the left, and now she is serving. Good serve. Pass from Lambert. That's Hannah Hare. Hannah Hare almost gets it down. Vikings the other way. Biskup down to the corner. That one's going to go out of bounds after being touched by the Falcons. Vikings are going to take a 2-point lead. Great dig there by Heilborn, you can see on the replay. And a nice little push by Biskup to get the point. Cunningham, the libero. Gets it over. Holland right to Fairchild. Fairchild going deep, and she gets it. Fairchild, known for her power. She and Gunterman are two of the most powerful hitters on this team, and she takes a little bit off of it. Nice little rainbow shot right all the way to the back line. Fairchild is also third in the GNAC in hitting percentage, hitting .326 on the year. Heilborn serving again. Here's Lambert. That was Maddie Pruden. It's going to be a point for the Falcons. Would be a ball handling error. It was on Gabby Gunterman. Referee says she hit it twice. And serving for the Falcons is Emily Tolino. Vikings with a 2-point lead. Tolino over. That was dug out by Casey Woodruff, but she hit it right into no man's land. Holland and Gunterman couldn't decide who was going to get it. And that one will drop in for a free point for the Falcons. Nice back and forth first set here from WECU Court. Here is Emily Tolino again to serve. Gunterman, Holland up to Fairchild. She gets it quick. Nice dig by Holland. Broken play. Heilborn gets it over. Tolino. Pruden blocked at the net. That's Batiste getting it over. Dug out by Casey. My goodness, back and forth we go. Here is Gold. Gold. Looks like that was tipped at the net by Fairchild. That'll be a point for the Falcons. So once again, here we are tied up at 11. Tolino back once again to serve. 2 straight points for the Falcons. 3 straight points for the Falcons. Short serve, a little bit too wide. Nice one-handed set by Holland. Woodruff gets it over. Here's a short one to Hare. Hare gets it right down. Emily Tolino with the nice quick attack, and that was number 7, Hannah Hare, one of the most dominant players for these Falcons, up and straight down. Hannah Hare is first in the GNAC in hitting percentage, hitting .351. She's also first in the GNAC in blocks, 1.45%. That's number 3 nationally as well. So Hannah Hare certainly a player to look out for. And my goodness, let's see that on the replay for sure. A terrific set by the true freshman Adele Holland. A one-handed set. Nice dig by Woodruff. The one-hander straight to Fairchild. Right into that back right zone over the head of the libero, and it's tied 12-12. Woodruff to serve. Tolino over to Perry. That's gonna, my goodness, from my angle, looked like it might have just kissed that back line. Referee will call it out. Oh, correction, they called it a tip. That will be a point. We'll take a look here. That one was mighty close. They did call it out, but a tip at the net. That'll be a point for the Falcons. Gold again to serve. Gold over. Almost a dump by Adele Holland. And they were going to call that one a carry on Holland. So another point for the Falcons. It's now 14-12. Adele Holland getting her first start in her true freshman season, filling in for the injured Malia Aliaga. Holland, 4 players converge on it. Seattle Pacific digs it out. Here's Batiste, overblocked at the net, but that'll land on the side of the Vikings. Point Falcons. We're going to get a quick timeout from Coach Diane Flick-Williams. Vikings trailing 15-12 here in set number 1. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here from Bellingham shortly.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
And welcome back here to Bellingham, Washington, on the campus of Western Washington University. We have a great rivalry game going on right now between the Seattle Pacific Falcons in red and the Western Washington Vikings in blue. Falcons went on a nice run before that timeout. They're back in action. Here's Gunterman pushing it over. Dug out. That is Batiste. Here's Heilborn getting it right back over. Good dig again, but to nobody. That's going to be a big point for the Vikings. That was 3 straight by the Falcons. And the Falcons had also scored 6 of the last 7 points. So right out of the timeout, Vikings getting a point, cutting back into it. Here is Tupu Lologo to serve. Lologo has 14 service aces this year. That's Batiste pushing it over. Heilborn, Gunterman. That's going to be Hare. And a nice block. That's Ritzesender and Gabby Gunterman teaming up for that block. The 3rd block of the game for the Vikings. I mentioned coming into it, Seattle Pacific, number 1 in the GNAC, number 4 overall in blocks, number 4 nationally in blocks. The Vikings right now taking it to them. There's a big kill. That is number 26, Sydney Perry. Perry getting her first kill of this one. Seattle Pacific holding on now, 2-point lead. It's going to be Paige Dawson back to serve for the Falcons. Dawson, short serve. Holland behind herself to Ritzesender, down the line and in. Nice big kill by Chloe Ritzesender, her 2nd. So coming into this game, the Vikings have won 4 in a row. The Falcons have won 3 in a row. And on both of their win streaks, both teams have won the first set in each of their wins. So only one team can win the first set here, continuing their good fortune. It's a 1-point set. Tolino all the way over to Perry. That one went straight into the net. That'll be a point for the Vikings. Offense is going a little bit wild here in the first set. We're tied 16-16. Falcons hitting 259, Vikings hitting 308. This will be Gabby Gunterman back to serve. Good serve. This is Perry. Perry pushing it wide to the logo, 50-50, but that'll go right out of bounds. Good kill by Sydney Perry. 13 total kills for the Falcons, 10 for the Vikings. Vikings have 3 total blocks in this one, 0 total blocks for the Falcons. Western has double-digit blocks in 7 games this season, including each of their last 3. In their last 3 games, Vikings are averaging 14 blocks per match. Here's Holland over to Heilborn to the back line. Well, that'll be dug out. Going up is Batiste. Blocked, but that will get down. A kill for Maddie Batiste. Batiste picks up her 5th kill. Batiste, over these last 4-ish years, has really been one of the main offensive contributors for the Falcons. Already with 5 early kills. Here's Holland to Heilborn. She will get that one through the block, and it's back to a 1-point game. So the 2 kill leaders, Heilborn and Batiste, each with 5 in this one. We are going to get a quick timeout by the Seattle Pacific Falcons. 18-14 Falcons. We're going to take a quick break and come right back here to Bellingham.
Dear college sports,
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
we've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us
And
for college sports.
And welcome back here to WECU Court in Bellingham, Washington, on the campus of Western Washington University. We've got a good one here between the Vikings and the Falcons. Seattle Pacific holding on to a 1-point lead here in set number 1. Here's Maddie Batiste, big block. Blocked at the net. Going up, here's Heilborn. Off her hand, a little bit awkwardly right into the net. Clear attack error there by Heilborn, and a rare one at that. So 19-17 the score here. Falcons on top by 2. Maddie Batiste to serve. Woodruff to Holland to Fairchild. That one is tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That'll be a point for the Vikings. We mentioned Olivia Fairchild, 3rd in the GNAC in hitting percentage. She's hitting .326. Almost a sidearm slap there, but it goes and gets the Vikings a point. Here's Adele Holland to serve. That's Gold getting it over. Fairchild now. 50-50 at the net. Fairchild right to the libero, Cunningham. This one's set up. Here's Batiste on the corner. Excuse me, that is Gold. Aaron Gold getting that one through. And the Falcons are the first team to 20 points here this evening. Gold, that was right off the fingers of Tess Biscup. Falcons serving with a 2-point lead. Gunterman, Holland, here's Heilborn. Good dig. This will be Gold. Gets it over. Quick attack here for the Vikings, right up to Fairchild. Great set by Holland. And Fairchild is going to pick up another kill. That's her 5th of the game, excuse me, her 4th. In that middle blocker position, she has such a great vertical. She just gets up so high, can just smack it right down. Here's Heilborn to serve. Great dying serve. That's going to be the first ace of the game for the Vikings. 2 straight points tied it up. Man, that serve just died. It's like somebody shot it out of midair. Take a look here. It just went straight down. Maddie Batiste had no chance to dig it out. Heilborn to serve again. Here's Hare. Off her fingertips. Fairchild the set. Heilborn setting up the attack. Here's Gold. Gold puts it wide. Vikings take the lead. So 3 straight points here for the Vikings. They were down 20-18. Now they take a 21-20 lead. Mentioned for the Vikings, 4 wins in a row after their 3-1 loss at Central Washington back on September 23rd. Olivia Fairchild takes one right off the net, says thank you very much, and she delivers it right down. 2-point lead for the Vikings here in set number 1. We're going to keep it right here. A very well-played set so far. Number of ties, number of lead changes. 3 straight points for the Vikings. Excuse me, 4 straight points for the Vikings. And head coach Abby Wright is going to take a timeout for Seattle Pacific. So looking at the all-time series between these two teams, or more the recent history, In the last 23 matches, Western is 20-3 against Seattle Pacific, but last year in their shortened COVID season, they actually played each other 6 times. And in those last 23 games, the Falcons have won 3 of them. 2 of them came last year. In their 6-game series, Vikings ended up winning the series 4-2. So the last time Western beat the Falcons was on May 15th of 2021 in Bellingham. The last time the Falcons beat the Vikings was the day before, May 14th, down in Seattle. So some recent history between these two teams. Seattle Pacific Falcons, we know the Vikings have, won the GNAC 3 years in a row. Seattle Pacific Falcons, in 2018, they were 11-16. Next year, they were 13-15. Then they were 11-7. Here they are coming this year, 9-5. So really a resurgence in the 4th year of head coach Abby Wright. Really, these 2 matches between these 2 teams have become a lot more competitive. We have a competitive first set. Heilborn with the serve. Hair blocked at the net by Olivia Fairchild. Hannah Hare is first in the GNAC in hitting percentage. Olivia Fairchild said, no way. Getting up, strong hands, strong wrists. 23-20 Vikings. Served by Heilborn. Dug out by Cunningham. The other side, that was Pruden. That'll get down for a kill. Maddie Pruden picking up her 2nd kill. Pruden averages 1.7 kills per set, picking up her 2nd here of the first set. Here is Emily Tolino. Woodruff to Holland, over to Gunterman, getting up. That'll be blocked, out of bounds. And here we go, set point for the Vikings. This first set is important. Both these teams are on winning streaks. They've won the first set in each of their wins on their streaks. Vikings 1 point away here. Served by Woodruff. That one will go long. And the Falcons will get the ball back. Falcons now controlling their own destiny here on the serve. Looks like it will be number 11, Erin Gold. Gold gets it over. Gunterman to Holland. Here's Ritzesender. Broken play. That'll just barely get over. Holland again. Over to Gunterman. Down without a doubt. Gabby Gunterman getting up, smacking it down. Her 3rd kill of the set. And the Vikings are going to take this one 25-22. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with some more GNAC volleyball action after the Vikings take set number 1. We'll be right back here in Bellingham after this short break. Welcome back here to Bellingham, Washington, WECU Court. We got a battle going on between the Vikings and the Falcons. My name is Ben Bagley. Thank you for joining us on Vikings TV. Vikings took the first set 25-22 and really just outperformed the Falcons across the board. Both teams had 16 kills. Falcons, though, with 7 attack errors. Vikings with just 3. Vikings hit 333 compared to Seattle Pacific's 250. And the Western also had 4 total blocks in that first set. We mentioned nationally, the Falcons rank 4th in the nation in blocks per set. Vikings rank 5th. Falcons 2.6 blocks per set. Vikings 2.55, so really couldn't be any closer. But in that first set, it was really the Vikings taking it to the Falcons. 4 total blocks to the Vikings, none for Seattle Pacific. Here we go, set number 2. Back to serve, it'll be the Vikings. Looks like it'll be Adele Holland. Holland, the true freshman. First true freshman to start for Coach Diane Flick-Williams since 2012. Regular setter, Malia Aliaga, has been out with a non-COVID related injury. Here's the serve from Holland. It's going to be Hannah Hare. Hannah Hare starting it off strong for Seattle Pacific. Hannah Hare, one of the strongest hitters in the GNAC, wearing number 7, putting it right at the feet of Gabby Gunterman. And back to serve for the Falcons will be Tulino. Long serve, awkwardly handled by Heilborn. Here she is again. That's tipped and out of bounds. That'll be a kill for Callie Heilborn. Heilborn going back to serve. She's 6th in the GNAC in kills, 6th in the GNAC in digs. She had 13 kills and 15 digs in their last game, a win against St. Martin's. Here's Hare again, big block at the net. Hare's going up for it once again. That's Pruden. Fairchild getting it over. Some play at the net here. Excuse me, that is Perry, not Pruden. Holland setting up for Ritzesender. Excuse me, Biscup. Here's Perry again. Dug out by Heilborn. Holland, Fairchild, and that'll be a point for the Vikings. Olivia Fairchild now with 6 kills in this one. Del Holland just putting it right on a platter for her, serving up as easily as could be. But it looks like we are going to see our first video replay review. The challenge card turned in by Falcons head coach Abby Wright. We're going to go to our first video replay of the game, excuse me. So video replay is used here at WECU Court. It's used throughout the GNAC. It's only used in GNAC games if Western is ever to host a tournament. They hosted the WWU Invitational earlier this year. If they ever were to host the West Regional Tournament, video replay will not be used. Just because it's used in the GNAC does not mean that it's used everywhere. And of course, to have a fair competitive advantage, they wouldn't want, if we're having Invitational with non-GNAC teams, we wouldn't want the GNAC teams to have an advantage knowing how to use video replay when the other team doesn't get to use it in their own seasons. They wouldn't know how to. But both teams here in the GNAC, obviously, using that video replay. No word yet from the referee. It's interesting. You think about that idea of if everybody doesn't have it, then we all can't use it. That does not just apply to college sports, Division I sports, Division II sports. I was actually watching the U.S. men's and national soccer team play the other day, and they have the VAR, the video review, and they weren't allowed to use it in that game. They were playing Costa Rica, and Costa Rica, among other teams that compete in the CONCACAF, just the soccer league, not every country in that league can afford to install VAR in their stadiums, so when they all compete under the same umbrella, VAR is simply not used. Still no word here from the video replay referee. So let's take a quick look at the Vikings this season. They're ranked number 20 in the country. I mentioned this is their 105th 15th consecutive national poll they've been ranked in. That goes back to 2012. For any context, that was when I was in 7th grade. I'm now a 5th-year senior in college. So the Vikings have been nationally ranked for quite a few years in a row. They're 9-4 overall this season, 5-1 in GNAC play. They're also 4-0 home. The Falcons are 7-0 when they play at home, 1-3 when they play on the road. And now we're about to get our official ruling on that last play. It will be a point for the Vikings. So all that for naught. The initial call on the court was a kill by Olivia Fairchild. And after video review, it is a kill by Olivia Fairchild. Back to serve for the Vikings is Callie Heilborn. Good serve over, set up by Tolino. That's Hare. Hare from the outside position, smacking it straight down. Hare now with 3 kills. This one's tied up 2-2. See so much power that Hannah Hare hits with. Serving will be Gold. Holland over to Biskup. Biskup, nice cross-court play for the kill. Biskup picking up her 2nd kill. Wide set by Holland, almost a little bit too wide. Great adjustment in the air by Biskup. And now serving for the Vikings is Woodruff. Woodruff gets it over. There's Cunningham. There's Tolino. Over to Baptiste. Blocked at the net. Ritzesinder and Biskup, the twins, combining to get it done. 4-2 Vikings here in set number 2. It's going to be the 5th total block already for the Vikings. Mentioned they have 7 times this year they've had double-digit blocks. Each of their last 3 games are averaging 14 blocks per match over their last 3. That time, Hannah Hare putting it right through the defenders, saying block this. Hannah Hare picking up another kill. She has 4. Hannah Hare has 106 kills on the year coming into this one, 2.5 per set. Here's Gunterman. Gunterman taking something off it. Broken play here. Second touch, not good enough. Maddie Batiste couldn't get a hand on it. Be an attack error on the Falcons and a 2-point lead for the Vikings. See a broken play, and then that was number 6, Paige Dawson. The final touch on it for the Falcons. Here's Tupulo Logo back to serve for the Vikings. Up and over. Big kill there by Maddie Batiste. Batiste making this a 1-point game. Rising up and putting it right through Heilborn, trying to dig it out. Batiste, 2.6 kills per set, leads the team. She has 6 here in this match. Good return by Heilborn. That was Pruden. Here's Woodruff. Holland. Gabby Gunterman off the hands. Broken play, nice return. Here's Batiste. Off the net, looks like it was blocked. The logo, here's the 3rd hit. Woodruff just gets it over. Pruden again, blocked at the net, still in play. Over to Batiste. Taking something off of it, that'll be out of bounds. And a good eye there by Tupulo Logo and Gabby Gunterman. Tried to go for it. They both held up after a great rally. That's going to be a point for the Vikings. Gunterman to serve. That was a great dump there. And the point, that'll go to Allison Wilkes. Really nice dump at the net. Vikings couldn't recover, ended up hitting it into the net. And back and forth we go once again. Here is Erin Gold to serve. Holland, nice recovery. Here's Heilborn, that's blocked. Maddie Pruden getting up for that one. The first block of the game for the Falcons, the best blocking team in the GNAC. That was Maddie Pruden and Allison Wilkes combining on that one. And Erin Gold back to serve once more. This one tied up 6-6. Gold gets it over, wide, too long. Service error by Erin Gold. That'll be a point for the Vikings. Gold, that is her 27th service error on the season, most on the team. Ritz to send her to serve into the net. So a service error one way and a service error the other. In the first set, both teams had an ace. In the second set, both teams have a service error. Allison Wilkes back to serve for the Vikings. Excuse me, for the Falcons. Falcons wearing their mahogany, Vikings wearing light blue. Holland to Fairchild right at the net, blocked again, and that time Hannah Hare. Hannah Hare, the top blocker in the GNAC, 1.45 blocks per set. She gets one solo there. Hannah Hare is actually third in the country in blocks per set. So 2 total blocks here in just the last 5 points for the Seattle Pacific Falcons. Served by Wilkes. Short one, low logo. To Holland, over to Fairchild. Good job by Fairchild getting it through the blockers, and the Falcons couldn't recover. We're knotted up once again, 8-8. See, that was almost Hannah Hare in the back line. Excuse me. Looks like it was Allison Wilkes, number 3, tried to make a play on it. Here's Holland to serve. Over to Gold, that's blocked at the net. Gold getting her attack blocked by Fairchild and Biskup. Make that 6 total blocks in the match for the Vikings. That block going all the way to the back line, nobody there. Here's Adele Holland to serve. Lambert, and my goodness, Erin Gold. Putting some power behind that one, straight down the line. Gold with her 5th kill. She's second on the team. No funny business about that one. Straight at Gabby Gunterman. Gunterman couldn't return it. So Tolino to serve. Up and over. Gunterman, Holland the play. What a great dig. Heilborn gets it over. Play at the net. Hare takes something off it. Heilborn cannot handle it. And a point for the Falcons. Falcons taking the lead here in set number 2. Really athletic play made by Adele Holland, the setter. You can see it right here, the one-hander. And Heilborn was in position to get it over. But it was a kill by Hannah Hare. Hannah Hare now has 5. 5 kills and 11 total attacks for Hare. She's hitting 182. On the match, Falcons are hitting 245, Vikings hitting 320. Coming into this one, Seattle Pacific actually leads the GNAC in kills per set, assists per set, and blocks per set. Right now they have more kills and assists than the Vikings. The Vikings have more blocks. Here's Tolino. Gunterman, Holland to Fairchild, taking something off it, putting it over. Wide to Pruden, blocked. That was Perry, excuse me. A big hug between Woodruff and Heilborn there. Another block for the Vikings. That one was Fairchild and Heilborn. So 4 blocks in the first set for the Vikings, 3 blocks here in set number 2. Heilborn back to serve. That one put up. Here's Gold. Nice redirection by Gold. Here's Gunterman putting it over. Tolino to Gold again. Almost blocked at the net, but a point for the Falcons. Olivia Fairchild almost corralled that block, but it'll be a kill by Erin Gold. Gold and Batiste now tied for the team lead with 6. See, Fairchild got a hand on it. Couldn't get her palms in front of the ball, so it hit off the side of her hand and out of bounds, point for the Falcons. Here's Gold to serve. Dug out by Woodruff. Set by Holland. Here's Biskup putting it short, but dug out by the Falcons. Here's Batiste over there. Right through the defenders. Woodruff couldn't dig it out. And a 2-point lead here for Seattle Pacific. So we saw the Falcons do this in set number 1. Right in these middle points, they went on quite a big run. I believe it was a 6-1 run back in set number 1. They've gotten 3 of the last 4 points here. Holland to Biscup. Biscup blocked, but a great dig. And here's Batiste. Off the hands, playable. Holland, Fairchild set up high to Gunserman. That'll be in. So Olivia Fairchild picking up that assist. She always seems to get about 1 per match. Rare from the middle blocker position, but what a kill by Gabby Gunserman. Gunserman 2 weeks ago was named GNAC Offensive Player of the Week. Back on October 3rd, she has just picked up her 5th kill in this one. Tolino, Batiste. Looks like that was out of bounds, but Holland decided to play it anyway. Coach Diane Flick-Williams not too pleased with that. She's saying, what are you doing? Holland was out of bounds. Vikings trying to get a little bit too aggressive with it. So another serve here by the Falcons. Paige Dawson. That one out of bounds. Vikings did not hit that one in out of bounds territory, so they get the point right back. 13-12. Service error by Paige Dawson. Tupu Lologo going to check in here for the Vikings. Lologo, a serving specialist, 14 aces on the year. That one over. Tolino, dug out easily by the Vikings. Here's Gunserman to the back, and looks like it is out of bounds. Point for the Falcons. Take a look at that attack error by Gabby Gunserman. Just wide. The referee was right on top of it. Coach Flick-Williams electing not to use her challenge card. She does have 2 of them. Here's the serve by Lambert. Woodruff, Holland, Ritza sender. Nice dig by Cunningham. Pacific almost gets it back over. They do not. Seattle Pacific, excuse me. That's Erin Gold hitting it right into the net. This back and forth affair continues. Seattle Pacific holding on to their 1-point lead. It's been a 1-point lead, then a 2-point lead, then a 1-point lead, then a 2-point lead. Here we are back to a 1-point lead. Gunserman getting it over. Pruden gets that one down. Looks like it was almost dug out, pancaked out by Casey Woodruff. But the volleyball finds the hardwood. Take a look at it here. You be the judge. That one definitely did hit the deck. That was the logo and Woodruff trying to piece it together. Here's Heilborn. Big attack dug out by Cunningham. That's Hare from the back line. That's out of bounds after the nice dig by Woodruff. She got her hands on it, just couldn't get it in play. And here I mentioned the lead was 2, then 1, then 2, then 1. Seattle Pacific putting some points together here. It's a 3-point lead. Great diving effort by Woodruff. Woodruff, if you watch her, the libero for the Vikings wearing number 1, she is seemingly always on the ground, diving for any ball she could possibly get. One of the best hustle players on this team and in the GNAC. There's a serve by Batiste, out of bounds. Good eye by Callie Heilborn. It's now 4 service errors for the Falcons. Vikings have 3. This would be Tess Biscup back to serve. She does have 1. That one hit over by Pruden. Holland setting up Fairchild. Fairchild with a quick attack, and she'll get that one down and in for a kill. Olivia Fairchild, 8 kills, 14 total attacks, and the number 3 hitter in the GNAC is hitting 500 in this one. Good effort by Maddie Batiste getting some hands on it. Just too much power from Fairchild. Batiste, Lambert. That was Wilkes. Wilkes will get it over, down. So answering right back is the Falcons. Wilkes picking up her 2nd kill. And Wilkes back to serve. 17-15 Falcons. That one hit right to Woodruff. Short set by Holland. right to Olivia Fairchild. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. I'm not sure that's what Fairchild intended to do, but a point nonetheless. Vikings cut it back to 1. Serving for the Vikings is going to be Adele Holland. Holland, the true freshman. And set up, here's Pruden. Nice dig by Gunterman, 50-50. Olivia Fairchild got a hand on it, but couldn't get it over, couldn't really set it. Fell right down in no man's land. Callie Heilborn couldn't get there. And Seattle Pacific will still hang on to their lead. They have not surrendered this lead the entire second set. Since they took the lead, I should say. Back to serve is Gold. Correction, back to serve is Tulino. Good eye by Gabby Gunterman. That one is out. She saw it all the way. The 5th service error for the Falcons. And the Vikings are back within 1 point. Here is Callie Heilborn. 13 service aces on her, or on the year for her. That one over by Gold, blocked at the net, dug out by Woodruff. Holland to Gunterman. Takes something off of it. Set up by Cunningham. Tolino over to Hare. Returned by the Vikings. Heilborn gets it over. Tolino. That's Perry. Heilborn digs it out. A quick attack, back line by Olivia Fairchild. Vikings can't believe it, but that one was out of bounds. No motion by Coach Flick Williams to decide to use a challenge. Let's see it here on the replay. Mighty close, but out once again. We saw Gunterman hit a ball to almost that exact spot earlier, and it was called out. It's credit to the referees for being consistent. Mishandled return there by Casey Woodruff. A free point to the Falcons. We're going to keep it right here. It's a 20-17 lead for Seattle Pacific. Well, we have a moment here. Let's take a quick look at the individual statistical leaders for these teams. First for the Vikings, Olivia Fairchild already with 9 kills. She's hitting .438 as well and 5 blocks for her. 6 kills for Callie Heilborn, 5 for Gabby Gunterman. Vikings only have 24 kills as a team. The Falcons have 30. Leading the way is Maddie Batiste with 8. Hannah Hare has 5. Maddie Pruden and Sydney Perry, each have 4. Vikings have 7 total blocks, 3 in this set. Falcons have 2 total blocks, 2 in this set. Vikings hitting .270 on the match. Falcons hitting .261. Vikings have been playing some error-free baseball. I was looking at the screen there. You see a Western fan wearing a Los Angeles Dodgers jersey. Dodgers are currently playing the Giants in Game 5 of the National League Divisional Series. And good news if you're a Dodgers fan, Dodgers just took the lead 1-0 in that win-or-go-home game. At the next break, I'll talk about some more sports going on. I got to tell you, October is the best time to be a sports fan, professional or college. There's a lot of fun stuff going on. Back to this one. Here is Erin Gold to serve. Holland the set. Gunterman getting it through and down. Big point for the Vikings, cutting back into that lead. So often when Coach Flick Williams takes a timeout when the other team hits 20 or more points, Vikings coming right back out with the kill, and they did it again there. Here is Casey Woodruff to serve. Woodruff short serve, dug out by Cunningham. That's Perry. Well done by Sydney Perry. Putting that one through for a kill. Assist from Emily Tolino. Just putting it right at the feet of Callie Heilborn. It'll be the libero Cunningham to serve. Woodruff right to the net. Play at the net will be dug out. Here's Perry, blocked at the net by Gabby Gunterman. So 4 blocks in each of the first 2 sets for the Vikings. That one by Gunterman. And we're going to get a timeout by Seattle Pacific. Says it's 21-19. We'll keep it here one more time. I'll finish my thought from earlier. Man, if you are a sports fan, what a great time to be enjoying some sports right now. If you're a fan of Western sports, you got, of course, volleyball playing right now. Men's soccer played Seattle Pacific just earlier today at 4 p.m. Seattle Pacific took a 1-0 victory over the Vikings. Women's soccer is playing right now against Simon Fraser. I'll get some points up there, or a scorer update in just a second. I mean, man, if you're a fan of professional sports, right now you have baseball playoffs. There's an NFL game tonight. The Seattle Kraken, the brand new hockey team, just came into existence. They're playing again. Their first game was on Tuesday. I mentioned last night I watched a game of the U.S. men's national soccer team. I mean, every sport you could possibly think of is pretty much in full swing right now. Vikings are playing golf. They're playing track and field, cross country. I mean, anything you can think of. Left, right, up, down, in front of you or behind you, there are sports to be played. So out of the timeout here, back to this sport. GNAC volleyball action. Vikings won the first set 25-22. They're trailing here in the second set 21-19, and it'll be Tupu Lologo back to serve, looking to change the tides for the team in blue. Over to Batiste. Like that. Looked to my eye like it went over the net, or did not make it over the net. It did. It was a block out of bounds, so a point for the Falcons. Falcons, I mentioned, they're on a 3-game winning streak. Each of those 3 matches were actually 3-set sweeps. Obviously, they will not get the sweep here in this one, but looking to battle back and make it 1-1. Winning by 3, 3 points to go. Here's Gold. Lologo. Holland. Gunterman. Blocked at the net. That'll get down and through, so Vikings coming right back. And man, ever since this set was tied 8-8, Seattle Pacific has not been able to grow a lead of more than 3. Take a look at that last one here by Gunterman. Nice block attempt by Allison Wilkes, but to no avail. Dug out by Cunningham. And a poor return will put the Vikings within 1 point. Gabby Gunterman back to serve again, and just recently subbing in for the Vikings. Number 11, Gabby Kepley, she's at the net. See that return there by Cunningham to no one. Gunterman serving for 1 point deficit. It's Pruden. Pruden on the outside, the left hand, down in the back line. And a 2-point lead for the Falcons. We're going to keep it here one more time. I just enjoy your presence so much. I want to keep you guys with me. So Seattle Pacific here leading 23-21. I mentioned this is the 4th year for head coach Abby Wright. Back in 2018, the Seattle Pacific Falcons were 11-16. In 2019, they were 13-15. Then in 2020, the shortened season earlier this spring, they had a winning record, 11-7. Here they are 9-5. They're in 4th place in the GNAC, 5-2 in GNAC play. A nice job turning around this program by head coach Abby Wright. Wright, formerly the head coach at Biola. She helped that team, she led them to being ranked number 1 in the nation back in her time there in the early 2010s. She's turned this Seattle Pacific program into a winning program. Had a better winning percentage in each of her 4 years, including this one. Looking to take set number 2, 23-21. But Chloe Ritzesender having no interest in what the Falcons, whatever they drew up out of that timeout. Ritzesender said, how about I just spike it right down in your face at the net? And we are going to get another timeout. We'll keep it right here. Like to keep these ones here, these close sets at the end. It's often a minute timeout. Doesn't usually go the full minute. Both of these teams, just a quick adjustment, then getting right back out there. Coach Diane Flick-Williams in her 23rd season as the head coach for the Vikings. Vikings, the winning ways have really been consistent. I mentioned they're 3-time defending GNAC champions, 2017, 18, and 19. Back in 2018, they were the national runners-up. They lost to Tampa. Looking to climb that mountain once again. They've had plenty of success here in Carver Gym, especially since the gym was renovated back in 2017, and it was quite the beautiful renovation. Let me tell you, as a student, this facility is really top-notch. So since the facility reopened in 2017, these Vikings are actually 44-1 in their 45 matches at home. 1-0 lead here in the second set. 23-22 Falcons. Blocked at the net, dug out. Over to Gold. Gold to the back line. That's in. All of a sudden, set point for the Falcons. Last time the Falcons lost a set was September 25th at Alaska Anchorage. They've only won sets since then, looking to get back to their winning ways here on set point. Holland to Heilborn. Dug out well. Going up, here's Hannah Hare. No, it's Gold, out of bounds. 24-23. Take a look at it here by Gold. Well out of bounds. No Vikings touched it. So 1 point deficit here for the Vikings. It'll be Adele Holland. Holland the serve. The set, here's Pruden, dug out by Woodruff. Holland again, here's Heilborn. Spiked off the blocker, and we're going to be all tied up here in set number 2. So a little bit of extra volleyball here in set number 2 as we enter a win by 2 scenario. Take a look at that last one. Well done by Heilborn, hitting it right into the teeth of the defense. Dug out by Woodruff. Holland. Biskup blocked at the net. Set up by Gunterman. Holland, Biskup again. That time it gets through and down. Vikings all of a sudden 1 point away from taking the set. Back-to-back points. Back-to-back-to-back points, for the Vikings. 3 straight. WECU Court is rocking. Here's Adele Holland. The serve, it's down. Set over to Gold. That one will go. To my eye, it looked like it went off the antenna. It did not. So all tied up here, 25-25. That kill was by Aaron Gold. This is Antoniak to serve. Return by Heilborn over to Fairchild. 2 nice digs, kind of off the ground for the Falcons. But they could not get anything going. Olivia Fairchild is going to pick up her 10th kill here through the first 2 sets. You can see 2 players got a hand on it. There's 1, there's 2. I guess it did hit the ground right there. So Vikings back to set point here. 26-25. Here's Heilborn. That one will be in! A service ace for the Vikings, and they take a 2-0 lead. Storming back from behind. Vikings now have a 2-0 lead here. We're going to take a quick break now. You can see Heilborn there fired up after getting that ace. 27-25. We'll have set 3 from Bellingham in just a moment.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours. In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
And welcome back here to Bellingham, Washington. We're on the campus of Western Washington University here on WECU Court. My name is Ben Bagley, bringing you this GNAC volleyball showdown between the Western Washington Vikings and the Seattle Pacific Falcons. Vikings have a 2-0 lead. They came storming back in that second set to win it 27-25. And leading the way right now for the Vikings is Olivia Fairchild. Fairchild with 10 kills. She's third in the GNAC in hitting percentage. She's hitting .471 here in this one. We've seen her with a lot of power, and she's also taking it off once in a while, mixing it up well. See her taking it off right there. She's been in sync with her setter, Adele Holland. Holland, this is just her 4th start of her career, but she has done very, very well. Vikings are 3-0 in Holland's 3 starts. And we're going to get started here in set number 3. The Vikings are 9-4 this year. They do not actually have a sweep on the year. They'll be searching for their first. As we start the second set, I'd like to offer a correction for Erin Gould. It's pronounced Gould, not Gold. I apologize to Erin. Gould does have 8 kills, good for 2nd on the team. And here we're going to go get started in set number 3. Serving will be Emily Tolino. Tolino, low serve. And that'll get down. First point here goes to the Falcons. Service ace there by Emily Tolino. The 3rd service ace for the Falcons. They've had 1 in each set so far. Tolino back to serve once again. Woodruff, nice return. Holland getting it up. Here's Gunterman. Dug out. Quick one to Hare. That one was tipped at the net, was it not? It was not. That one straight out of bounds. And a point for the Vikings. So an attack error there by Hannah Hare. Take a look at it here. Was not tipped. Adele Holland maybe couldn't even jump high enough to tip that. Here's Tolino over to Gould. That one blocked at the net. Tolino, Pruden, short one. Here's Holland to Heilborn, tries to do a short one as well, but pushes it straight into the net. An attack error for Heilborn. And 2-1 Falcons. Will be Gould back to serve. Heilborn, Holland, Heilborn again. Put into the back line, but dug out. Tolino over to Baptiste. That one blocked. Hare right at the net. Great dig by Woodruff. The dump by Holland. They're going to call that a double hit on Adele Holland, looking for the setter dump. It'll be a 3-1 lead now for the Falcons. I mentioned how back and forth this game has been through the first 2 sets. 19 total ties and 9 lead changes. Very short serve by the Falcons. Here's Heilborn. Over through the defenders. Tolino, Pruden to the baseline, just a fraction wide. That'll be a point for the Vikings. Each team already with 2 attack errors here early in the 3rd set. Take a look at it. Definitely long. Heilborn back to serve. Up and over, miss hit, broken play. Falcons get it over. Heilborn, Holland. Looks like a missed set by Holland, but the Vikings get it over. Here's Pruden, blocked at the net. Back in play, here's Gunterman, through the defenders, but blocked. Holland to Heilborn. That one played at the net. Looks like it was sitting on top of the net, and Gabby Gunterman just took matters into her own hands and spiked it down off the net. So another tie, the 20th tie here of the match. Heilborn back to serve again. She has 2 service aces, including one that won the second set. Dug out by Cunningham. Tolino to Pruden. Play at the net, but no block made. Holland over to Gunterman. Down and in for Gunterman. That'll be a kill, her 8th. Correction, that was a point for Seattle Pacific. Let's take a look at it here. That was wide. However, it looks like Coach Diane Flick-Williams, she's holding that green challenge card. Chatting with the referee. Will she give him the card to initiate the replay? She will. So we will have our second video replay. Looking on that last one, we're going to see if the ball just nicked the line or not. As it stands right now, it's a kill by Gabby Gunterman to give the Vikings a 4-3 lead. If you're following any other major sports tonight, that baseball game, Dodgers-Giants, currently tied 1-1, bottom of the 6th. Find a quick update for the women's soccer game currently in progress. Western versus St. Martin's. We'll have that in just a moment. The Vikings women's soccer team ranked number 8 in the country. Currently tied 0-0 with St. Martin's in the second half. That game taking place on Harrington Field, just on the other end of campus, here in Bellingham. We're going to take a quick look here at the replay in question. This is what the referee is looking at right now, seeing if that ball hit the white line or not. And man, Gunterman hits it with so much force. You can see that ball is almost phasing through the camera. Certainly a close play. I'm glad I'm not the one making the decision. So the call on the court was that it was actually out and Seattle Pacific ball, or excuse me, served to Seattle Pacific. So we would need indisputable video evidence to overturn that and give the point to the Vikings. Each team so far has used one video replay. The Falcons were not successful in the one they used back in the first set. No word from the referee yet. Let's take a quick look at some individual statistics. Olivia Fairchild leading the way for the Vikings, 10 kills, 8 kills for Gabby Gunterman. Vikings have 9 total blocks, just 2 for Seattle Pacific. Mentioned a couple times, Seattle Pacific leads the league in blocks, and they're 4th in the league, or 4th nationally in blocks. The call from the official, and that will be a point for Seattle Pacific. So that last kill by Gabby Gunterman just hit outside. Falcons will get that point. 4-3 Falcons. And let's go again. Back to serve. So that is number 6, Paige Dawson. Dawson with the serve right into the net. The 6th service error for the Falcons, and that will tie this game right back up. Casey Woodruff, the libero, back to serve. In play here, it's over to Pruden. It's going to be a point for the Vikings. They're calling it a double touch. Ball handling error there by Emily Tulino. Vikings leading 5-4 here in Carver Gymnasium. Served by Woodruff. Tolino over to Batiste, through the blockers and down, tying her right back up. Vikings are 4-0 in Carver Gymnasium so far this year. Each set has been very competitively played. Multiple ties, multiple lead changes in each one. 5-5 here in the third. Return by Heilborn goes awry. And that'll be a free point to the Falcons. It'll be a service ace by Gould, Aaron Gould. Excuse me, that was Lindsay Lambert with that last ace, and she's serving again here. There's Ritzesender. Here's Lambert. Play at the net by Wilkes. Well, that will just barely get over, but over nonetheless, and a point for the Falcons. You can see Lambert kind of laughing that one off. Take a look at the replay. Lambert with the set, and then it was actually Lambert with the kill by herself. Wilkes didn't even look like she got a finger on it. 7-5 Falcons. Gunterman right through the defenders, and 7-6. Replay here. Gunterman picking up her 8th kill. Falcons have 37 kills, Vikings 31. Tupulologo, the serve, that's off Gould, and that'll be an ace. Ace for Tupulologo. She now has 15 service aces on the year, and she'll go back and do it again. Take a look at this replay. Gould just couldn't get her body squared off in front of it. Went off her hands. Back away for Vikings point. This is Batiste. Powerful attack, and that'll be a kill. Hit it into the student section here at Carver Gymnasium. Batiste showing off her power. Heilborn got a hand on it, couldn't get under it. Return from Woodruff. Hit over, dug out by Cunningham. Here is Gould. Dug out, up by Holland. Over by Ritzesender. Cunningham to Lambert to Gould, and that'll get down for a kill. 9-7 Falcons. Kill by Gould, her 9th. Gould just hitting it right through the blockers. That was, I saw Adele Holland up there trying to stop here. Holland over to Gunterman. Gunterman, such power. Holland to Gunterman again. That one goes wide. Gunterman, I couldn't see her eyes, but I bet they got mighty big that second time she got that set there from Holland. She crushed it the first time. Second time hit it even harder, but just didn't snap that wrist, and it went too long. 10-7 Falcons. Holland, Gunterman again. Tried to dig it out, was Cunningham, but she couldn't. 10-8 now. Gabby Gunterman getting her 9th kill. Just going up and smacking it down. You see that so often from Gunterman in the outside position. So good at splitting the defenders. She'll go back to serve. Serve over. Lambert. Gould. Down and in. Gould picking up her 10th kill. She and Batiste each have double digits. 40 kills now for the Falcons in the match. You can see the topspin that Gould put on that one as well. No chance for Heilborn to dig it out. Hare back to serve. Excuse me, that was Allison Wilkes. Wilkes with the service error. You can fault my eyes for that mix-up. Wilkes wears number 3, Hare wears number 7, and for some reason those numbers look very similar to me tonight. Here's Ritzesender getting it over. Lambert. Gould. Dug out by the logo. Holland to Heilborn. Dug out by Cunningham. Lambert to Gould, taking something off of it. Good dig out by Ritzesender from the back line. There is Gunterman hitting it right into the net. Back to a 3-point lead for the Falcons, 12-9. 5 attack errors here for the Vikings in the third set. They had 3 errors in the first, 4 in the second, and 5 in the third, so trending in the wrong direction. Just 3 attack errors for the Falcons here in the third set. That return goes over the net. Here it is, attack for the Falcons. Just had to get it back over. Lologo, Holland, Heilborn just flicks it over. Just barely wide. Heilborn wants the tip. And it looks like Coach Diane Flick-Williams is going to challenge that as well. So Heilborn on that last play pushed it over. She believes that it was tipped at the net as it landed out of bounds. That is what the referees are going to be taking a look at. So already the third video replay challenge used here between both teams. The first 2 were both unsuccessful. I'm sure Coach Flick-Williams looking to be successful this time, as I'm sure she hoped she was the first time as well. Adele Holland, the setter for the Vikings, playing very well. 28 assists for her. Holland, we keep mentioning she's the true freshman, the first true freshman to start for the Vikings since 2012. Holland in high school last year was the Greater Tacoma Area Player of the Year. Back in 2019, she set her school single-season record with 1,100 assists. Final call from the referee, and that challenge will be successful. So it was tipped at the net. Instead of 13-9, this score is 12-10. So a 2-point swing in favor of the Vikings. And Coach Flick-Williams will actually get that challenge back since she was successful on it. And Adele Holland back to serve. Holland, no aces, no errors for her. I mentioned 29 assists. Here's Tolino to Hare. Hare blocked at the net by Heilborn, but that'll get down on the side of the Vikings. So a point for the Falcons. Big kill there by Hannah Hare. Her 6th. Hare hitting just 125. She came into this one ranked number 1 in the GNAC, hitting 351 on the season. Just 6 kills in her 16 total attacks in this match. Returned by Gunterman. Holland to Heilborn. Spike to the back line. That'll be a big kill for the former All-American Callie Heilborn. Heilborn flirting with a double-double as well. 9 kills, 8 digs. Mentioned she has 12 double-doubles in her 13 games so far this year. Tolino over to Batiste. The return goes back over the net. Batiste again. This one almost a 50-50, but it almost hits the head referee. And that'll be a point for the Falcons, 14-11. That kill by Maddie Batiste. Batiste, her 12. She's hitting .467. Great game by the offensive leader for the Falcons. It's going to be a serve by Paige Dawson. Returned by Woodruff. Holland, the quick one. Returned by the Falcons. Here's Batiste again, taking something off it, just inching over the net. Here's Woodruff. Gunterman blocked at the net. Wilkes and Pruden combining on that one. There's going to be a timeout here on the floor, and we are going to take a break. 15-14, Falcons over the Vikings. Will be back in 1 minute. Back here to Bellingham, WECU Court, Western Washington University. It's Pride Night here in Bellingham. Volleyball team supporting the local LGBTQIA plus community. There is a service ace for the Falcons to get us started back in the action. That was the libero, Abby Cunningham. Cunningham picking up her first ace here of the match, and the largest lead of the match for the Falcons at 16-11. Holland to Gunterman. Almost blocked at the net by Wilkes. She clapped her hands, wants that one back. But Gunterman with the kill, her 10th. Take a look at this replay. Wilkes just not close enough to get that block. Double-digit kills now for Gunterman. Broken play for the Falcons, get it over. Woodruff over to Holland. The short one punched over by Ritzesender. And here's Batiste. Looks like a little bit of confusion on that last one by the Falcons. Cellino couldn't decide if she was going to Allison Wilkes or Maddie Batiste. Ball ends up right in the middle of them. Maybe it was a mistimed jump by Wilkes, but it's 16-13 now. Back-to-back points for the Vikings. Cellino, cross her body. That's blocked. Gabby Gunterman and Chloe Ritzesender teaming up for that one. That's 10 total blocks now for the Vikings. So that's 4 straight games now for the Vikings with double-digit kills. We mentioned they are 5th in the nation in kills. Seattle Pacific has not had double-digit kills in any of their last 4 games, and they're actually 4th in the country in blocks. And here we go, momentum swinging to the Vikings. There's an attack error by Maddie Pruden. 4 straight points for the Vikings. We're going to have another timeout, and we're going to take another quick break. Grab a breather, get some water. We'll be right back here in a minute.
Dear college sports,
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
we've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us
And
for college sports.
And welcome back to this one. Vikings currently leading 2-0, but the Falcons leading 16-15 here in set number 3. You're watching Vikings TV. My name is Ben Bagley. Casey Woodruff with the serve. Maddie Batiste puts it long, and this game is tied. Take a look at the run the Vikings are on. It's at least 4 in a row. Woodruff with another chance to serve. So it was 16-11. The Vikings have scored 5 straight points. Here's Tolino to Pruden, blocked at the net, but that'll get down. Kill for Maddie Pruden. We also have a quick score update from Harrington Field. Western women's soccer team is playing. Jenna Kilman with a late second half goal. Vikings currently leading 1-0 over the St. Martin Saints. Vikings ranked number 8 in the country. Back to this one. That's going to be a kill for Ritzesender. Block goes out of bounds. This one coming right down to it once again. Every set so far in this one has been very, very hotly contested. Ritzesender picking up that last kill. This is Tupulo Logo to serve. Short one. Lambert, the setter dump, dug out by Woodruff, but right into the net. Great effort. The ball just didn't go in a place that was friendly for the Vikings. Seattle Pacific takes the lead back, and it'll be Maddie Batiste back to serve. Batiste with 12 kills, hitting .391. She gets that serve over. Ritzesender the back line. Cunningham. Perry blocked at the net. A point for the Vikings, and we are tied. Vikings with 11 total blocks here in this match. 4 in the first set, 4 in the second, 3 in the third. That was Gunterman and Ritzesender. Ritzesender, one of the most underrated players on this Viking squad. She has 4 kills, 3 digs, and 5 blocks. Mishandled return by Batiste. That'll be fine. Perry gets it over. Out of bounds. Vikings take the lead. So it was 16-11 at one point. Vikings right now on an 8-2 run, looking for their potential first sweep of the season. They lead 2-0 here in set number 3. Here's Gunterman to serve. Return by Cunningham. That one down by Gould, dug out by Gunterman. Heilborn gets it over. That one goes awry. Cunningham, the nice return. Lambert can't get it over. Vikings now lead by 2. So the Vikings now on a 9-2 run. That's going to be a timeout by Seattle Pacific. We're going to keep things right here. Taking a look at that last one. The return by Batiste went wide. Good recovery, good effort by Cunningham, the libero, going over there and snapping it. 20-18 now, Vikings taking the late lead. Vikings currently on a 9-2 run. You remember they closed the second set on a big run as well. I believe it was 24-22 Seattle Pacific. Vikings scored back-to-back points. Ended it on a 5-1 run to take the second set. Let me tell you, if this match ends up in a sweep, it'll be one of the most competitively played sweeps I think I've ever seen. On your screen right there, you see Coach Carmen Dolfo, the Western women's basketball team. Women's basketball coming back in action soon. Men's basketball actually has their first scrimmage this Sunday. So I mentioned earlier how October is such a great time for sports. We also have men's and women's basketball coming back. I didn't even mention the NBA starts on Thursday. Man, I said it once, I'll say it again. It is a great time to be a sports fan right now. Here we go, down the stretch. Vikings up 20-18. It'll be Gabby Gunterman back to serve. Vikings 5 points away from a sweep. Falcons looking to force set 4. Cunningham the return. Lambert up close to Pruden. Excuse me, that was Aaron Smith, number 16. Aaron Smith getting her first kill of the match in highlight fashion. It'll be Allison Wilkes back to serve. Wilkes, a service error, no service aces in the match. Vikings have 4 service aces and 3 service errors. Falcons have 5 service aces and 7 service errors. Here's the serve from Wilkes. Short one, Heilborn there. Holland, Ritzesender down but out of bounds. They call it a tip. Referee's going to chat about it. Coach Flick Williams still does have her second challenge. She earned it back after winning her challenge earlier in this third set. Big call here. 20-19 the score. This one can go a long way in deciding this third set, depending on where the referees decide to go. Long talk about it. We will see the call here. Point for the Vikings. Coach Flick Williams is ready to use that challenge if the referees didn't call it in favor of Western Washington, but they did. So it is 21-19. However, we are going to see a challenge regardless. This one coming in from the side of the Falcons. Head coach Abby Wright trying her luck again. She had a challenge that she did not get back in the first set. We will have our 4th video replay of the evening. In this game, Seattle Pacific came in ranked number 1 in the GNAC in kills per set, assists per set, and blocks per set. Currently in this one, they are out killing the Vikings 45-38. They have more assists as well, 11 more assists. Pardon me, 8 more assists for the Falcons. Tolino has 20, Lambert has 19. Adele Holland has 33 assists for the Vikings. And 11 total blocks for the Vikings, 3 for the Falcons. Do a quick video replay review. We're going to take a look at it. It will be unsuccessful. Point for the Vikings. So a 21-19 lead here for the Vikings. Looking to send these fans home happy here on Pride Night. Lambert to Hare, blocked at the net, dug out well. Lambert up again. That was Aaron Smith, but it was blocked at the net. It'll get through, kill. Second kill of the set for Smith. 21-20. These points right here so crucial. If Seattle Pacific gets this next one, they're tied. If the Vikings, it's a 2-point lead. And how both teams are here already up over 20 points, a 2-point lead and a tie is very, very, very different. That one tipped over by Fairchild. Here's Pruden to the back line, mishandled by Gunterman. And there we see it. This game is tied, 21-21. Back in control, all the Falcons. Here's Tolino to serve. Return by Gunterman. Holland back to Gunterman. Good topspin on it, but dug out. Pruden blocked at the net. Cunningham get the touch, little logo. And they're going to get Seattle Pacific for touching the net. So an unforced error there by the Falcons. (22-21). It'll be Adele Holland back to serve. Holland, no aces, no errors on her serve. That one's returned. Tolino, like that was Smith. It rolled on the net, and it got down. That was actually Aaron Gould. My goodness. She spiked it. It rolled on the net for about 6 feet, and then decided to hit on the side of the Vikings to tie this up. A clutch play here late. We're tied 22-22. Heilborn blocked. Adele Holland with the return. Holland gets it over. The dig by Holland, I should say. Here's Batiste. Dug out. That'll be a play at the net. They touched the net, I believe. That'll be a big point here by the Vikings. That was set up by a tremendous dig by Casey Woodruff. The dig put the ball right at the net. It was a 50-50 play, and it was officially an attack error by Hannah Hare. Callie Heilborn back to serve, 2 points away from potential sweep. Low serve. Hare gets it over. First touch by Woodruff. Here we go, Gunterman. Gets it down, great topspin, and all of a sudden it's match point. Gabby Gunterman with her 11th kill of the match. Look at the topspin here, just dying right on Gould. Callie Heilborn to serve. She had an ace to end set number 2. This one returned. That one is back wide, out of bounds. Vikings will get the sweep. 25-22 here in set number 3, and that will do it from Bellingham. Two tremendous teams down to the wire every single set, separated by less than 4 points, less than 3 points. It was 25-22, 27-25, 25-22 is how the Vikings take it. A tremendous showing by the Seattle Pacific Falcons, but it was the Vikings coming in clutch in the end. They are now 5-0 at home this year, and they're going to take a 5-game winning streak. They'll be right back here on Saturday, October 16th, to play Montana State Billings. That game will start at 7 p.m. Let's take a look at the final stats here from WECU Court in Bellingham, Washington. versus the victorious Western Washington Vikings. Individual stats first. Gabby Gunterman, 11 kills. Callie Heilborn had 10. Fairchild, 10 as well. No double-doubles for the Vikings in this one, a little bit rare. 34 assists for Adele Holland. She's had over 30 assists in each of her 4 starts this year, and the Vikings are 4-0. And for Seattle Pacific, 12 kills by Maddie Petit. She hit a terrific 375. 11 kills for Gould. Hannah Hare came into the game leading the GNAC in hitting percentage. She actually hit 0-0-0. 6 kills, 6 errors on her 20 total attacks. And let's look at some team stats as well. 48 kills for the Falcons, 39 for the Vikings, but the Falcons also had 24 assists, which was 11 more than the Vikings. Vikings hit 255 in the match. Seattle Pacific hit 202, and the Vikings outblocked them 11-3 as well. What a game. A great showing between two great teams. We mentioned we'll be right back here on Saturday, October 16th, to play Montana State Billings. Vikings with their first sweep of the season. You've been watching Vikings TV. My name is Ben Bagley. Quick shout out for the whole Vikings TV crew: Ron, Sarah, Joey, Matt, Carolyn, and Mike. Best TV crew in the GNAC. Once again, my name is Ben Bagley. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.